Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Thursday, the third day of December in the year of our Lord 2020. Hollywood icons like Robert Reiner always open their mouths without any truth ever coming out of their pie holes. They always say things like this moron did with no proof of what they are saying, like proof is never needed when it comes from them after all. Headline, Rob Reiner, survival of our democracy depends on the Trump family being prosecuted. Far-left Hollywood director Rob Reiner has warned that the very survival of American democracy depends on whether members of the President Donald Trump's family and the administration face criminal prosecution. Posting on Twitter, Reiner referenced a report back in August that leaders of the Senate Intelligence Committee last year made criminal references of Donald Trump Jr. and Jared Kushner to the Department of Justice over suspicions they tried to mislead the committee during their testimony. Lest we forget, he wrote, the GOP-run Senate Intel Committee has referred criminal proceedings to the DOJ against Kushner and Don Jr. We cannot let the fire hose of corruption gushing from this crime family go unchecked. The survival of our democracy demands that they all be prosecuted. Reiner is notorious for his wild, hyperbolic, and conspiratorial rantings on social media, has repeatedly claimed that the Trump family is engaged in a range of criminal activities without proving any evidence they have done so. Last month, Princess Bride director similarly demanded the creation of a nonpartisan commission to investigate Trump after he leaves the White House, declaring it necessary in order to restore faith in our Constitution and the rule of law. He did not specify what crimes Trump would be investigated for. After Trump leaves, quote, this is a quote, after Trump leaves and he will, to repair the damage he has caused democracy, it will be imperative that a nonpartisan commission be formed to investigate him for federal crimes. It will be the only way we can restore faith in our Constitution and rule of law. Unquote. Over the past 4 years, Reiner has accused Trump of a variety of crimes, including premeditated murder over his response to the Chinese coronavirus pandemic. Regularly describing President Trump as a white supremacist, Reiner has also insisted that the president's rising number of ethnic minority supporters are racist for backing him. And now to remove the liberal blindfold here, folks. To the left, it seems all they have to do is accuse someone of something that they imagine to be true, then it must be true. Yesterday I talked of toxic masculinity, and today's update is more about this so-called toxic masculinity than anything of yesterday's was. Rob Reiner is one of those things that is toxic, but the masculinity part of it is still waiting to be seen. People like Reiner are not smart enough to know what America is anyway. The thing that is so toxic about the things people like Rob Reiner says and does is that they never have facts on their side, but they talk like facts are all they have. What they really have is the toxic ideals that they themselves decide for the rest of us is right. When the truth of it all comes out, they fall silent like they never said anything, and they want nothing put back onto themselves because what they said was wrong. This to Rob Reiner, and this has to be said, we are not a democracy, you asshole. We are a constitutional republic, and you have no idea what the hell you are talking about, and you will be held to account for what you and the rest of you leftist socialist morons have been spewing all over for the last few years. The problem comes in the fact that you keep talking of how Trump needs to be prosecuted for things that you believe he did or wrong. Well, we the people want to hold you accountable for the lies that you and others have told about Donald Trump since he took office, and if it takes it, you will be thrown in jail for defamation of character for the crime of talking of something that has not happened. for pushing the lies that the left has pushed since Donald Trump became president. The American people are freaking sick and damn tired of your babyish tirades against the president of this nation, and it will not be allowed any longer. You want to continue making a living pretending to be someone you're not? Then stop lying about our president. We, the people, are speaking, and we are sick and tired of your lies. So shut the F up and start acting. That is what you are best at. Telling the truth seems to escape the realm of what you are able to do. I haven't heard the truth from you yet. And we are sick and tired of your stupid rants. It is like the mayors of the liberal cities where they are trying to keep everything locked down, but it doesn't, and they just don't learn anything at all. South Dakota is all but over COVID now because they never locked down. Sweden is all but over COVID now because they never locked down. Other places that haven't locked down are getting over COVID, yet the liberals in charge won't learn anything from this. Their idea is like Mayor Eric Garcetti of Los Angeles. Only their stupid ideals will keep the American people safe, according to them anyway. That is another reason why I always end my updates and my shows with what a friend of mine used to always say: we will not be ruled. Just as I've been saying, my friends, the enemy of this nation has been the demoralized rat party, the lying media, and Hollywood too. For God does not condone this lying and cheating, and the Democrats have shown us all that they care nothing for what is actually the truth. This is Robert the Infidel for today's NWCR's Removing a Liberal Blindfold from behind the silver microphone of freedom with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world. Brought to you through Conservative Nation Media, where we fight to make sure America always wins. Have a blessed day, and God bless you all.